Quest for honor work. Oh, it's only a minute long. Damn. Right. What about the loot version? I think the loot version works a lot better. All right. I won't be asking for a recap this time. I think you guys know damn well what happened last time. And also because a lot of it was tactical speak. And combat. 2 combats in one session. God damn it, Zelfar, you're fucking worthless!
Is that you or the boss?
Yes.
I like that reply.
It's actually reply.
Fucking goddamn it. Worthless. To set the narrative, moving into it, you guys swim and emerge out from the Tendril Trench. No crabs or traders in sight nor on the way. In your hearts, you feel heroic and have hope. In your minds, you wonder the true machinations of things around here. But that's for another time. A different chapter, as Abigail remarks. A chapter which will be pretty different. Mostly because you might be down a couple people currently present here. Another thought in your minds. As you guys emerge out from the Tendril Trench, once more greeting the light, the full moon and bioluminescence of the region, vibrant as it is, both naturally and possibly in presence of Justira, sister of the Swells. You guys look over to Aphiltorians to see the status of things. As you guys look over, you guys see that I suppose in a semi-ironic sense, the sea of, I guess, crustacean. Probably the best way to put it. Also, I'm changing the music. The sea of crustacean has had its tide halted. Change to this. Old friends. I love it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
The second we started.
There she is.
Oh, I'm back. Okay, good.
Welcome back.
That was
Yeah.
a fun one.
Alright.
Don't worry, you're fine. We blame the internet. Blame Discord.
I shall.
Or oh yes. The tide rolling into Aphiltorians is stopped. Now looking more akin to this crusty, stagnant, cancerous, I don't know, anomaly. A scar across the city. One which is being slowly but surely purged out, as you see Justira blasting down breaths of lightning upon likely dazed or entirely vegetable-like crabs. But might as well cook them to double check, right? You guys having only intermittent pings, I suppose, from Vindrid and the other Venkoshi, after finally querying to the sea floor level, as opposed to below it, can finally get a clear and normal transmission communication from Vindrid. And he asks quite simply what your guys' status is. And that he confirms that your guys' mission, no matter how many of you are alive or dead, was successful and that the tides have turned. But he still wonders, how are you guys?
All accounted for. One piece. Best possible outcome for a mission, I would suppose.
Yeah. I'd
A
say
little
so.
worse for wear, but alive.
Yeah.
Good to hear, good to hear. You guys hear some sort of gunfire in the background. All of you are alive?
Yes, including her cousin.
Somehow.
Good to hear.
How's everything
Come
on
on
your
back.
end?
The guardsmen are a bit shattered. Well, you're survivors.
Good.
The palace was protected. The crab, the big one, was neutralized. That, traitor leader never showed up.
No, we dealt with him.
I think
Good to
he was
know.
talking about the other one.
You're talking about Zalfar.
Oh, it was. Okay, I'm wrong.
Good to know. You guys need help? Medical attention?
I don't remember what Rose is at. Rose is a bit dinged, but she's fine. For a short rest, it should be fine.
I think a number of you are on death's door.
Yeah.
Like a single crab hit could take down like a number of you.
Backhand of doom.
Would not be surprised. What's my health at? I mean, I'm definitely a bit more than dinged, but
We wouldn't mind an
Front
extraction.
triage should be
Vindrid.
welcome.
Noted. On the way. Just sit tight, and we'll escort you back. Same as when we first found you guys. You guys think about that only mere 2 days ago. Feels a while now. A long while now.
Life moves fast for adventurers.
Life moves fast in general, specifically for adventurers. You guys sit tight, taking a short rest down here. You guys don't need to start punching everything. We're on the narrative mode right now. And within, but I don't know, 45 minutes or so, you see Vindrid and his Venkoshi team looking much more dinged and damaged and bloody. Not bloody, stained, I suppose, than when you last saw them some hours ago. But you can do a head count yourselves, and just as they do for you. All of you guys are present, and all of them are present. You do notice that Vindrid has a distinctively lesser amount of armaments on him, be it bullets, bombs, potions, toxins, you name it.
Very, very busy man.
well, let's make good use of them at least.
What can I say? Killing stuff is our specialty. He says he swims over you guys, and him and a couple of other Venkoshi, ones that are either medically trained or divinely granted powers, begin doing patch-up work on you guys. Not healing you guys to full, but at least bring you more from half, and more closer to 3/4 or so. A hot fix as opposed to a full patch, I suppose.
Mhm.
You guys still see in the distance, about every minute or so, just your breathing lightning down in different parts of the city. It almost looks like she's trying to siege it herself, if you didn't know what sort of creature she's raining that lightning down upon. But luckily, she's on your side. Not luckily. No luck involved in this. Just skill. So, you guys, Venkoshi escorts surrounding you, go back to Alphatorians. And as you guys go back, you can see the remaining, well, just a remnant, I suppose, of the Royal Guard down here, doing their own throat cutter duties against all these basically catatonic crabs. Nothing glorious about it. Just the venting of annoyance or rage or anger or sorrow. And the confirmation of, well, I want to say genocide, but a confirmation that these crabs won't be attacked. These specific crabs won't be attacking the city ever again. It's gritty work, but it's necessary work. You guys heading closer towards Alphatorians' palace, regroup with the other Venkoshi team who are on their way to go do their own execution duties. They pass by Vindred. Some telepathic communication is had, you can tell from the sudden ripples of energy. You guys notice that the golem isn't here. You're like, wait, didn't we get the golem with the Venk? Okay. A question for another time, perhaps. Justira does take a moment or a break rather, from raining down lightning upon tides of crabs. That's the name of my sea shanty group, Tides of Crabs. To talk to you guys and compliment your service. Saying that that is exactly what's gonna. No, you guys aren't eating any crabs.
No, nobody wants to eat crabs right now.
Nope.
Yeah. But yeah, Justira does take a moment to talk to you guys. You have done very well. She says rather simply.
Thank you.
Hold your heads high. And she like moves her own like long neck and head, coral ass, not Coraline like the movie. Coral-esque head. You know, showing that you guys should be proud of yourselves, just in the same way she's proud of you. Feels nice having a dragon's pride, especially an ancient one. I look forward to hearing your stories about what transpired later. But for now, she begins swimming up. Final duties must be done. Lorelei smiles at her friend. We'll catch you later. Yes. Yes, you shall. Oh. And Cork.
Yes.
Would you mind if I kept your shield?
No, by all means, keep it.
Thank you. And at that, she just leaves, just surging away.
It's like your shield's being added to a horde of artifacts.
Yeah, good outcome.
I'm willing to make a magic item called Swift Shield.
Oh yeah.
I'm not a magic item like that. That'd be pretty cool. You guys continue towards the palace. Out here, you guys pass Queen Lithian, who herself has an entourage of royal guards, but in a different manner. Oh my god, he's here!
Hello.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Wait, hold on. Let me find the holy shit. Yeah, there it is. Yep. Oh no, it's holy fuck. My bad.
Alright.
I have to be.
Just to let you know,
Yeah.
we just left the cave and went back to Alphaltorin and bumped into a couple people. Like
a couple of people.
yeah,
know,
the
just
dragon,
a
the
couple
queen,
people.
and the Venkoshi
Dragon. Yeah, just a couple of people. Just whatever.
That's a quick catch up.
Just some nobodies. Just the same at the beach. So, You guys pass by Queen Lithian, who has her own entourage of royal guardsmen. These gentlemen and gentlewomen, whatever, the guardsmen, are kitted differently. They have a peculiar apparatus strapped rather to their back, more akin to a vessel than like some sort of backpack, like a container. You can see into them. Big hardened glass containers, which are now empty.
What was it?
They have tying to those, attached to those rather, peculiar harpoons, looking more akin to like a bomb lance than like a normal like a fishing harpoon. You know, you want to know what a bomb lance looks like? You know, there you go. It's Baba Booey. Doesn't fold in half. But yeah, it looks like this really weird looking harpoon. She changes from not physically. Well, facially she does, but physically she's fine. Facially she changes from a look of hyper focus, looking more akin to like a cat watching out for either prey or predators, depending on which part of the food chain it's on. But as her gaze falls upon all of you guys, her gaze changes from this look of focus to one of concern, and then to one of contentment, respite, worry-free. Mother looking out for her daughter. She goes to you guys. She doesn't say anything, she just smiles at all of you. Very fondly, very warmly.
Hi.
Hello.
So, how'd everything go for your end?
Some mishaps and hiccups happened, but she looks over in the direction of originally where that infestation was happening, now all entirely gone. The gods protect. And she looks at Abigail. Your brother was well, I won't mince words, but he was very, very helpful. Sounds like him. She looks Lorelai up and down. Lorelai, who was at death's door, brought back to around 3/4 health at this point due to the leftover potions that Vindred had. As well as you guys take a short rest. You know. We won. Yes, we did. She just starts tearing up. Is something wrong? No, it's... I'm just so proud of you. You're a splitting image of your father. Someone say my name. Not your name, love. You guys look over at the direction of the voice, and you're like, oh yeah, it's King Theta. Holy fuck!
Is he just covered in
any remnants of fabric on his armor are either entirely gone or on their way out. His armor has lost some layers to it. He, despite you guys wearing rebreathers and being underwater, smells horrid.
Wow, you went to fucking town.
What happened? Jesus.
He goes over to his wife. And he goes to hug her like someone pranking someone. It's like, yeah, give me a hug. And she holds him back with a hand, like a hand to his chest, and she heals him. So a lot of his wounds close. Oh. The healing is appreciated, but a hug for the winner is better. She just looks
Is it possible
down.
to prestidigitate that? Or is there just so much?
You know, you gotta find all the nooks and crannies, my man.
I'll let him do his thing then.
She rolls her eyes but has a smile on her face and does hug him. covering her noble, splendorous outfit. You know, this majestic robes, which probably cost equivalent to like, I don't know,
A house.
a magic item. Probably because they are magic items. I take that back. With this disgusting ichor that is just foul. I'm happy to see you're alright. I'm happy to see she is alright, he says, looking at Lorelei. Splitting image. Truly. They both look like shit. Except one of them just doesn't smell as bad.
But I'm guessing
Lorelei
he's just
doesn't mind
beaming
the
with
stank.
energy.
He is, despite looking absolutely harrowed and assailed, he looks like he's having the time of his life. Lorelei doesn't mind the stank. She goes over to her father and mother, now also stinky mother, and embraces them both. A touching family moment.
Nice.
And if you must know, he points at the crab. It's basically its own building at this point. Like, now that it's not moving. Scorched by lightning, parts of its carapace ripped off. You know how like crabs have like mandibles and stuff like that. Like, so like part of that's missing. You know, one of its legs has been pulled off and is like just over there somewhere. You see the big siege crab. I got swallowed by that.
Huh?
Oh, I can believe it.
Did you mean to? Or did you just like work with it?
Yes.
Fair enough.
Oh,
He always was quick thinking. Not as much as you. I saw what happened. A daring move. You guys are like wondering, like, a daring move, like, what is he? And you see that the queen,
Story time.
the queen pulls something out of a satchel. Or I guess it's more equivalent for like a messenger's bag, you know, something you affix to or strap on and have on your back. She pulls out the pearl.
The pearl?
The pearl.
Ah.
Oh. Huh.
The Tide Pool's pearl, that which they're sworn to protect. High risk, high reward. How else would I get centuries of sunlight? I imagine it has a lot of that stored up from being down here. I'm eager to get this back, as am I,
Well, wow.
and all of you.
How did we fight an ancient evil and yet it sounds like you guys have the more interesting stories?
Yeah, what's up with it?
Abigail rolls her eyes. Haven't you both learned anything by now? Everyone has an interesting story.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
How about we regale them with how we were swimming in the depths, the heart of the enemy, and then at the end of the road, 7 dark lights flickered on, and we had a traitor to slaughter.
Oh yeah, brought this head. You wanted this?
Did you actually take? You took Zelfar's head. Did you put it in the
I
back?
thought he like disintegrated, didn't he?
That was no, we didn't. I'm just
Damn.
Oh, gotcha, you're just bullshitting.
Oh, okay, I was about to say.
You have it.
Good God.
You have it. No, we don't. He sort of faded to nothingness. Damn, would have been a good lesson. Although I suppose I shouldn't question anyone's loyalty at this point. Everyone's earned their place. You guys notice something off to the sides. Under some rubble, you see this weird creature dart out as if trying to do some sort of final assailment. This weird scuttlefish. Looking more akin to like a long cuttlefish. Like a really like a long like a combination of a cuttlefish and an eel. Like a moray eel. Which by the way, moray eel jaws are fucking horrifying to the point where they got to use them for Alien.
Yep.
Can I shoot the fucker?
I imagine a cacophony of gunfire, magic, and arrows
Just
get
fucking
loose at this
everything.
one pathetic thing, trying to do its final last stand, its own pathetic, tragic story. Yeah, just... I can't blame it for trying, I suppose. Sam doesn't even bother doing it. He's like a melee combat. He just looks at it. Can't say I faulted for trying something, but One would wonder if it had a better timing. But that does point out something. We should get back. Well, Justira does. You guys hear in the
Lightning.
background. Cleanup details.
One way to put it, yes.
Oh, I've absolutely forgotten this one. And you guys are like, well, what's he talking about? And you guys see that like he has like looking more akin to like TP hang off your foot when you go to the bathroom. You walk out with TP on your foot. A vine, a really long vine, really long vine with like a lotus growing here and there. Really long vine.
Yeah.
You could
I wonder what it could be.
reform, I suppose, and it just sort of unslithers from around his ankle and just sort of into this, big golem of a creature. Instrumental,
Hey,
this one was. It's scanning the environment. I don't think it talks, but he did allow me to have a way out. Prevent me from going too deep into the crab. I say he, I don't know it. He looks at the flower, the lotus. I don't know what sex it is. Never mind. Come. Golem is just sort of scanning.
Ever vigilant. Sentry
Ever
on the
vigilant.
line.
It is missing a good amount of its mass, compared to when you guys saw it before, but it definitely occupies this it's like this, like there's less flesh to it, but the bone structure and stuff is still there, if that makes sense.
I give it.
You guys return back to
Yeah.
Torian.
As we're making our way back.